Yeah, good morning. So last class we discussed some git reset and git merge, git rebase, right? We discussed all these things. The scene, right? In case of git merge, what will happen? We get the code from one branch and we can add it to other branches, right? Okay. So I get my code from branch one. That code I will merge to master. But if we do rebase, what will happen? The total branch will add it to on top of master. Okay, we discussed this. In the earlier case, we were added a code for central repository, like we are using GitHub, right? So in GitHub, we will add our code, right? But now, I want to add my code for GitLab. GitLab, okay? So what is GitLab here? GitLab is also one repository, okay? So which can maintain our code. The thing is, if it is GitHub, we will maintain our code in some remote locations, right? Okay. So GitHub, we are not maintaining GitHub. Okay, it was already there. We'll simply create one account in GitHub and we can use the services, right? And here one more thing. In GitHub, we can create both public and private repositories. Okay, no? Create both public and private repositories. Here we know this public repository is free, anyone can create it, but private repositories are chargeable, right? We know this. But go for GitLab, we can create either public or private repositories. Okay. So, and GitLab, we will configure in our own infrastructure. So, we can create any repository. It could be public or private repository. Okay. So, we can configure this. Then we can upload our code to GitLab. Okay. I'll show this process for you, like how this GitLab will work and how can we add our code to repository. You can see here. Okay. Let me log into this GitLab. Sorry, first the instance. Okay. So I'll take a new machine for GitLab. I'll take some new instance. So let's say launch instance. I'll go for some Ubuntu instance. T2 micro instance it is. Storage. 8 GB hard disk. Tags. Security group. Review and launch. Launch this instance. Fine. It's a GitLab. So I'll install GitLab in this machine. Fine, let it start. Just go for this GitLab here. So GitLab is an open source cloud-based Git repository and version control system used by multiple organizations worldwide. Okay, so it's an open source cloud-based Git repository and version control system. Okay, fine. So here You can see this GitLab functionality. I said it's open source. Okay, it's an open source and cloud-based repository. Okay, and it's also version control system. Fine. And GitLab was written in Ruby. We know in Chef tool you can use Ruby. Okay, not only in Chef, even in different cases you can use Ruby tool. Okay, Ruby language, scripting language. So GitLab was developed on Ruby and GitLab C, like community edition. C stands for its edition, community edition. This includes host of the features that enable the software development teams to consolidate the source code and track manage releases. Okay, I'll tell you how the GitLab will work. I'll tell you. Let me start this server. I'll connect with this machine GitLab. I'll switch to my root user, sudo su hyphen. Just switch to root user. Right. Thing in background, one more server is started. I'll just connect with this. Yep. Next machine, I'll connect with this. Fine. So I'll take is a Git lab it is. And this is what? Git. So we have two different tabs here. One is for GitLab and next one is for Git, right? So it is my local repository, Git is my local repository, and GitLab is a global repository. Okay, so already we have configured Git. Okay, already we are working on Git, right? But in our earlier case, we were able to add our code for GitHub, right? Now we want to add our code for GitLab. Okay, fine. I'll just go to GitLab. You can see the installation process. Okay, see this one. So what we said here, GitLab was written in Ruby, and GitLab C includes the host of features that enable software development teams to consolidate the source code and track and manage releases, right? It increases code quality. It increases what? Code quality and deploy the code changes and track the evaluation of the software over time. That is, we can track the changes, right? Already discussed this version control tools, revision control tools. What they will do? They will track our changes. Okay, I said VCS. Okay, I said version control system. Okay, or else some RCS, revision control systems. So what they will do? So they will track our code changes, right? So GitLab will do the same job. Okay, so it will track our changes. Then how to configure GitLab? You can just see here. To configure GitLab, you can follow some document. Okay, let me go with this document. First, let me update my repository. The command like apt-get update. Okay, so let me update it. And GitLab required some curl. Actually, curl is one command line browser. Okay, it's command line browser, and we need some additional packages, some open SSH server, and some certificates. So Let me configure this. Let me install these packages, additional packages here. Fine, it's done. Next one, we need to add some email notification. To send email notifications, I will install postfix package. Okay, it's a package for what? First, to send this email notifications. Okay, fine. Said okay for internet. Okay, fine. So it's going to add. Fine. Postfix notification installed. Fine. Now let me configure GitLab. Okay. So first let me download that package. GitLab package I want to download. Uh, we can use here curl. Already discussed, right? Curl is one command line browser. Okay. So I'm going to download this package. Okay. Packages.gitlab.com. Okay. So from here I just downloaded package, the script. Okay. So let it do this. And let me install this GitLab. Okay. Command not found. Just 1 minute. I'll do this one. Fine. Okay. No, so here we are installing GitLab. Okay, this process will take some time. So let it install. So this process here, first we are downloaded some package from package.gitlab.com. Okay, and we are using here curl. I said curl is one command line browser, so which can download the script. Okay, and that can install. Now let me add this GitLab EE app to get installed. GitLab EE. See, EE denotes Enterprise Edition. Enterprise Edition. Okay. So I can install GitLab EE. And then let me reconfigure this. So with this command, you can just reconfigure this GitLab. So let it do this installation, GitLab installation. Okay. And already we installed Git. This is my Git machine. I'll just go and verify this version. Sudo su hyphen, right? So git hyphen version shows the Git version. Okay, fine. Now let's use a command called git lab control reconfigure. Okay, so it's going to reconfigure our GitLab. Yep, let it do this. So already we have a Git machine. So and there are some repositories. Fine. I'll remove the existing repositories. I'll just remove it. Then I want to reconfigure this here. So let it do this. So once it is done, we can access this GitLab browser. Okay, and we can set some default user like root and his password. Okay, so let me set some this username and password. This process will take some time. Okay, this configuration. Yep. Fine, let it do this. See, I'm going to take some normal classes. So up to now we have seen only some promotional classes, right? Up to now. But from Monday, I'm going to take some normal regular classes. That is at 7 a.m. Okay. Okay. So up to now we have seen only some few tools. Okay. And we have some more tools to discuss. Okay. We have some multiple tools to discuss. So already said to you, right? Demo class itself I said to you in DevOps course. I will cover multiple tools actually. So different cloud, Linux commands, scripts, okay, and different servers, and HA proxy, load balancer, is a load balancer, subversion, okay, and Git, okay, and Maven, build tools, GitLab, Nexus. Nexus is a repository, right? Source code, not source code, artifact repository. And I said Jenkins is an integration tool, CI/CD tool, and Vagrant, okay, tool like Vagrant for virtual machines, for VM instances. Next one, Docker, another important tool, Docker, for containerization, and Ansible, okay, Puppet, Chef. All these three are what? Configuration management tools, okay. So I'm going to cover all these things in this course. And one more thing, like Nagios is a monitoring tool, which we can see Nagios, and Google Cloud Platforms, okay. You can see this Google Cloud Platform, I'll tell you. And other important one, AWS. So in this course, I'm going to cover even Amazon Web Services, okay. That is EC2 instances and IAM, Identity Access Management, and VPC, Virtual Private Cloud, Elastic Load Balancer, okay, and auto scaling, S3 buckets, and Route 53, and EBS, Elastic Block Storage, RDS database, okay, RDS Relational Database Service. Like this, we're going to cover multiple services of Amazon in this course, and we'll cover even Red Hat Linux commands and Ubuntu CentOS. It's not basic commands, admin commands it is, okay. So I'll cover all these things. Along with this, we'll cover different scripts, like shell script. In Linux, it is a shell script. If it is Puppet, we'll go for DSL. Puppet is DSL language, I said to you, right? Declarative domain-specific language. In Ansible, we have Python, or you can use AML. You can use what? AML in Ansible. In Chef, uses Ruby scripting. So like this, we can see different scripts in this course. Sure, okay. And I'll also discuss some projects, some sample projects you can see in this course. Are you following? And so it is some regular course topics what I'm going to cover. Okay. So if you have an interest to attend to the regular classes, you can attend from Monday. Okay. I'll stop this session for today. So from Monday, I'm going to take my regular classes at 7 a.m. Okay. So if you have interest, you can just attend from Monday. So, but for this batch, I will send documents. I'll send some documents. I'll send some video sessions. Okay. So after we didn't got any documents, right? But I'll send the document from this paid batch. Okay. So we get all the things for this batch. So I'll start from this thing from Monday. Okay. It could be the date 7th of May. Okay. No? So if you have an interest, you can continue this batch from Monday. Okay. This free batch I'm just going to stop at for today. Okay. Fine. Showing some error here. Resources are updated. I think its memory is not enough. I'll do one thing. Actually, in Amazon Cloud is a problem we have. We don't have enough memory. It's only 1 GB RAM. I'll do one thing. I'll go for my Google Cloud platform, or else I'll go for Google Cloud. I'll create a new instance. I'll create a new instance in Google Cloud. Compute engine. I'll start a new machine here. So it is my Google Cloud platform. Okay. So already said to you, right? You can create instance in any cloud, either Amazon Cloud or Google Cloud. In Google Cloud, advantage is, I'll show this one. Each instance will have some memory, like 3.75 GB. See this one? Each instance will have what? What's the memory? 3.75 GB. Okay. Fine. I'll just go with this Google Cloud. But in Amazon Cloud, we know this, right? The basic instance having what? Only one CPU, 1 GB RAM. Okay. So it's a problem here. Okay. But go for our Google Cloud. Yes, you have enough memory, 3.75 GB. Even if you need some more memory, you can create, no issues. Customize it. Okay, no? Customize this. You can select this one. You can change processor, core processor. Okay. See here, I given 2 core processor and I given 7.5 GB of RAM. Okay, customize it. And if you customize this one, even this amount will vary here. Okay, but no need to worry about this. You'll get some free credit for Google Cloud. Okay, that amount will deduct from the free credit. Okay, it is not from your account. It's not from your credit card, debit card. It is from free credit. Okay, and that too they'll charge this amount if you run your machine continuously for 1 month. Tell me, will you run your machine continuously for 1 month? You run 24/7? No, right? You run maximum 2-3 hours, right? So you won't get any bill for this. Okay. In Google Cloud, we have an advantage. We can customize this resources. Okay, no? Fine. I given 3.75 GB. I think it's enough for my GitLab. Uh, Machine type, boot disk type. I'll go for Ubuntu 14.04 version. And 10 GB is hard disk enough for me. And I will allow this full access. Allow HTTPS request. So I'll create one new instance in Google Cloud. There's a GitLab. Okay, fine. I'll go with the GitLab. Fine. There's an instance from Google Cloud. Earlier instance one from Amazon Cloud. Okay. I think there is some memory issue. It is so cannot allocate memory. Okay. See the problem here. So that memory is not enough to launch this GitLab here. So I'll go for this Google Cloud, right? In Google Cloud, how can you verify memory? The free space, free hyphen m. So this command will tell you the free space. Okay. So we have some enough memory. Fine. We can launch our GitLab here. Okay. Yep. I'll do the same process. I will switch to root user. I'll just switch to root user. Fine. I got the document. Let me update packages. Same process. Apt-get update. And let me install this package. I said kernel, OpenSSH. So we need some different packages. Okay. So let me install this packages. Fine. Let me install even postfix, like for email notifications. I need this. Fine. Okay. Yep. Now let me download some package for GitLab. Okay, using curl, I'll download this GitLab package. Fine. Then let me set this GitLab E Enterprise Edition. I said to you, right? Let me download this package. Let me install it. Yeah. So let it do this. Yeah, the given point itself. So after this operation is going to use 1414 MB of additional disk space. Fine. Right, let it be. Okay. So this process will take some time to install. Fine. Yep, GitLab is done. Now let me reconfigure this GitLab. Okay, it's going. So earlier got error here due to memory issue. I hope you won't get any issue here. Fine. So let me do this. So once it is done, I said right, we have to set some root password. Okay, we had set some root password here. And we know this how to configure this Git. Okay, we discussed this. In GitHub, how we'll create a repository. I said right in GitHub, how we'll create a public repository or private repository. The same way, an option here, GitLab. Okay, we can set our own repository. Okay, so let it do this. So GitLab is going to reconfigure. Fine. See this command here. In Git, we have discussed these things like how to configure our user. Like I said, with Git config global username and mail ID. Same process you can just configure in GitLab. The same process it is, but this user will change. Okay, user default user like administrator, and we can set this one. So example email for this admin. So let it do this. This process will take some time. Yeah, it's done. So GitLab is reconfigured. It's clear for you. Now let me check these ports. Netstat LNTP. You can see some ports here. Some new ports are open. Fine. Let me access it in browser. So I said right, we have to set some root password. Okay, so GitLab Enterprise Edition. Okay, so it'll ask you to set some root password. Okay, I set some root password, some new password. Let me set here. Okay, set root password. Change. Now username. So it is my GitLab. Okay. So in our earlier case, what we will use GitHub, right? We will use GitHub. Okay. So we will add our code for GitHub. Now we are using what? GitLab. Okay. I'll create my repositories at GitLab. If it is GitHub, I said you right. We can create both public and private repositories. Same thing we have in GitLab. Okay. I'll show this one. Okay. Um, First, let me create one user. I'll configure this. Git config global user dot name, my default user some administrator. I'll do this one. Okay, so it's configured, and the admins users so mail ID example.com something. Fine. Now what I will do is I'll just create one repository. Okay, I'll create one repository here. See this one, create project. Okay, just provide your project name. I said my demo project. My demo project. Okay, so it's a path, and it is default user like given root. Okay, and a project name. I said my demo project, right? And we can configure a public or private repository. Finally, go for private repository. So now I can access it. So create project. Project name is what? My demo project. See, a new project is created. The name my demo project. Okay. Now I want to get this repository to my uh, local system. Okay. So I'll do one thing. I'll clone it. I'll copy this URL. But in this URL, you have to do some changes. What do you change? Instead of this gitlab.example.com, what you have to replace? Your IP, right? GitLab is configured at your local infrastructure, right? So just change this IP. Okay, so at this machine, I have configured GitLab and default user root, and my project is what? My demo project.git. So let me get this code. How to get it? How to download this code? Git clone, here that URL. See, if you go for GitHub, so anyone can download that code. Okay, because in GitHub we are using public repository, right? But here, while cloning this repository, it will ask you username. For the reason, if I said it's a private repository, not public, it's a private repository. If it is private, so if you want to download this code, definitely you have to provide your credentials. Okay, so let me provide some default user, some root, and some password. So then this repository is cloned. It's clear for you. So we got this my demo project. Okay, now we go for my demo project. Okay, so we are at my demo project. Let me create a new file here. We know for any repository we have a default file like readme.md, right? Readme.md, which contains some metadata. Okay, so I'll add some code here. This is a demo repository from Sathya Tech. Good day, something. Okay, it's a code I added here. Next word, git add. Next word, git commit. Git commit. I said is a metadata, and git push origin master. So it will ask you credentials. I said my user root and some password. See, this code is moved. So master to master. That is, in local repository we have a master branch. In global repository we have master. Fine. If you go for this GitLab, just refresh it. See here, a new file is created. What is the new file here? Readme.md, which contains some code. Are you following it? So this GitLab is created in my own infrastructure. Okay, it's not any other instances. Okay, so it is my local instances. I just configured this GitLab. I'll get some more files here, some demo.java something. Okay, Set some class demo. Okay. Add some code here. Some changes you can do here. I'll save it. Same process. I will add this file. I will add this file demo.java, and I will commit these changes. Then I will push these changes. Last few credentials. Set root. Is done. I'll go to this. Can you see a new file here? Demo.java. It's the code what we added. Are you following or not? So like this, we can configure our own global repository. It's not local, global repository. I said it is a GitLab. It's clear for you. So like this, we can work with this GitLab. Okay. So now we have seen only coding, like how to add our code for repositories. Okay. So next things are like how to build the code. Okay. If you want to build the code, I said we have different build tools. Different build tools are there. We will see all these build tools. Okay. I said right, we have some build tools like Ant, Maven. Okay. We can see some build tools, and we have some more tools to discuss. Okay. So I'll tell you one by one too. So I said right, if you have any interest, you can just attend the classes from Monday. So at morning, 7 a.m. Okay. Okay. I said for this not regular batch, I'm going to send some documents. I'll take your mail address. I'll send a document for you, and I will send even some video sessions for you. Okay. Okay, you can just go in the sessions. Okay. So if you have any queries, you just contact with the Sathya office. Okay. I hope you have the Sathya office contact details, right? You can just contact with them. Okay. So I think they will give assistance for you, right? You can just contact with your Sathya office. Are you following it? Any queries up to now? You can just contact with the Sathya office. Okay. So any questions up to now? I think that facility is not there, Mr. Sanjay. You have to attend to the classes. It's not to sell things, not like this. You have to attend classes. Okay. Right. Yeah, paid batch will continue from Monday. From Monday, it will continue. Yeah. How many reviewing class, regular class? Yeah, it could be again some 1 month, 1.5. Depends on the tools. Okay. I need fresh paid codes. Yeah, you can follow our Sathya Tech website. Okay, you can see. You can see for every week there are some new batches. Okay. Even for tomorrow, we have one more session. And even tomorrow at Saturday at 9 a.m. we have one more demo. So Devops demo is there. Okay. So you can just attend the demo from tomorrow. Okay. Python scripting is also. Yeah, I'll cover some other scripts. I'll tell you. Okay. Actually, we have some more scripts here. I said right, the shell, DSL language, scripting language is there. Ruby is there. Okay, we have to cover all those things. I'll tell you. Yeah, that is online. Yeah, 7 a.m. batch is online. DevOps, which scripts use? I said right, DevOps will use DSL scripts. Actually, every CM tool will have its own scripts. Every CM tool will have its own scripts here. Okay. Yep. I said right, Puppet uses DSL, and Chef uses what I said, right? Ruby, and Ansible uses AML or Python. and go for Linux. Here we have shell, bash. Okay, it has a different scripts, right? We'll see. Yeah, from Monday it is a continuation topic. I'll just start my build tools and map, and I'll start build tools. No problem. You can, if you want to attend the classes, what you miss. Suppose if you miss any SV and Git tools, I'll just discuss all these things on Monday. No issues. Okay. What the class you miss, I will give backup for you. No issues. Even if you want to attend once again, you can attend. No issues. Okay. You can attend. Yeah, it could be both. You can just attend for online classes from Monday at 7 a.m. Yes. If you have an interest to attend often, yes, you can attend even offline, no issues. Okay. But you can continue these things from Monday at 7 a.m. Okay. Fine. I said, right, for that batch, I'll send all my required. Yeah, you need to provide my. Yeah, definitely. Fee structure, I can just ask with us office. Okay. Just ask with the contact. Okay. I think you know this Sathya office, right? You can just contact with them. They'll just talk to you, right? Yeah. Yeah, for that batch, I'll send documents, Mr. Narayana. I'll send documents video session for you. You just go with it. Okay. Fine. Thank you. I'll just stop this sessions for today. So regular classes will start from Monday. So no problem. Even if you miss any classes, I'll give backup in that batch, that regular batch. Okay. So we can see from Monday at 7 a.m. Okay. So thank you. So in that batch, I'll send all the regular classes, documents, video sessions. I'll send all these things. Great. Thank you. I'll just stop the session here. Okay. So from Monday, we can meet at 7 a.m. in the regular classes. If you have any queries, you can just contact with the Sathya office. Right? Yeah. Thank you. Any queries? Right. Fine. I'll just stop the session here.